unbelievable. Look, everyone's really happy. He's British Commonwealth, British Commonwealth, European lightweight champion, no defeats, didn't lose a round in there tonight. Who goes 12 rounds with YVAN Mendy and doesn't lose a round? And he had him a little bit all over the place a couple of times as well. I think there was a lot of emphasis on whether or not he can stop him. I don't think anyone talked about what if he just completely schools him. He took YVAN Mendy to school. That's a seasoned, experienced guy who's been in with better fighters. Let's go back and check the scores against BARINYCHYK, for example, who's about to fight for a world title. I'm not sure he 120-108'd him. I don't think he did. BARINYCHYK's a very good fighter. So yeah, great performance from Samnoakes, and what a statement to the lightweight division.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say as he moves up the levels, he didn't expect to keep knocking people out, and he needed to get things like that 12 rounds under his belt, and did it at a canter.
It's another box tick, right? That's the thing. When you're just knocking everyone out, people will think, yeah, but has he got 12 rounds in him? He looked like he had about 50 rounds in him tonight. Didn't really break a sweat, and he just looked cool. At the end of the 12, he was like, oh, okay, cool. They said to him in the corner, you got 180 seconds to go, so 3 minutes to go. Sam Noakes was like, oh, really? Like, in shock that the fight had gone so quickly, and he wasn't in trouble at all, really, in the fight. Just had his way with YVAN Mendy. So, box ticked, and he ticks every box, by the way. He looks great. He hits very, very hard. He's a great, great talker. Very likeable guy. What more do you want? There's your new British lightweight champion and European lightweight champion.
You two share many traits there. Maybe not the hard-hitting part, but the good-looking and being a great speaker.
Stop it. I thought you was going to say maybe not the good-looking and give me the hard-hitting, but I'd rather be good-looking.
Me and you both. Yeah, could just let's review the card. Anyone who says prospects get fed a few easy fights just needs to look at what happened to Jack Oliphant and Sam King. One disaster and one serious wake-up call.
Listen, all of these guys, these red corner guys, if they fancy it, they can really come to fight. You saw that with Remy Scholar. I actually missed the punch. I didn't really see what was happening. I was just sort of writing out what I was going to announce for. I was expecting Jack Oliphant to win, so I was kind of writing that out. And then I looked over and he was down. So he'll need to regroup. They'll need to pick him up and come again. I'm sure he can. But yeah, Sam King, that's a good fight, wasn't it? It's a grueling fight, very, very good fight. I'm sure he's got lessons to learn from that as well. But these red corner guys are coming to give our prospects hell. And very good night of boxing tonight. I don't think you could get any complaints from the TNT Sports viewers.
No, absolutely. Henry Turner, showman, is unassuming, but quietly moving up that 140-pound rankings, which is, as we know, really stacked. Where do you see him going sort of by the end of the year? Do you think he'll be ready for the likes of Dalton Smith if he's still around domestic level?
So Dalton Smith won't be around domestic level at that point. Dalton Smith he'll be now in the mix to fight the Regis Progrades, guys like that, and rightly so. He's brilliant. But Henry Turner is just behind that, and that belt will become vacant imminently. I spoke to Francis Warren earlier in the week. They said they're going to push Henry Turner forward to be the mandatory for the British title when that becomes vacant. So that's imminent. I thought he was outstanding tonight. He seemed to be, he was piecing his guy up, hurting him from range, didn't do anything wrong. And the key is he's now got that man strap, 23 years old. He used to do that to people and they wouldn't really go anywhere. But now they're going somewhere, and so is Henry Turner.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
Very good. And Alloys, once again, the Argentinian, to be fair, he earned his dough, but there's only so much he could take. But again, Alloys probably needs to step up. I mean, the cruiserweight division's stacked, as we know, but he's so young. Yeah, I mean, where does he go?
He's 21 years old. I'd imagine he'll have a few more of those. I think tonight was about getting him that TV exposure, good slot. I think he was on at like 10 o'clock, just the one before the main event. He looks great, had plenty of fans with him tonight, knocked his guy out, perfect. So if he can get a couple more of those, that's great. You build up the momentum and maybe you step up the level of opposition. But he looked $1 million tonight. I just met his dad, by the way. I thought he was like his brother because he looked like so young and he was so hench, an absolute beast. So there's clearly great genetics in the Alloys junior family.
Yes, indeed. While you was meeting his dad, us in the media section were meeting his mom, and yeah, again, she was making the most noise in the crowd for her son as a proud mom. And but yeah, we were surprised. We thought it was his sister. So great genetics there. Yeah, he's going places. Yeah, just concluding then. Sam Noakes, he's at lightweight, which is one of, if not the most stacked divisions in the world. Your Shakurs, your Tanks. There's guys like William Zapida. What do you think's the best approach for him? A few more sort of European level. Deal with someone like Mark Chamberlain for looking for those elite guys.
I don't know, but it's certainly a question for Frank and Francis, who are guiding his career. But heading into the fight, so Queensberry co-promote Denis Baranchyk. Denis Baranchyk's about to fight Emmanuel Navarrete for the world title. So Baranchyk wins that. Look, Francis said earlier in the week he fancies it with either of those guys. Probably more so Baranchyk's an easier fight to make, but why not? You've just UD'd a guy that Baranchyk lost a couple of rounds to here and there. So it's a good statement. There's a common opponent there, and Sam Noakes did a better job. So if Baranchyk becomes a world champion, they might well fancy it. Who knows?
Wow, you just drew my attention. That is fantastic. And if it's Navarrete, what a fight that'd be.
Yeah. Look, Navarrete is the more kind of skilled operator. You would think he's kind of on pound for pound list, but he's gone up through the weights, right? He goes up to 135 pounds and sees a monster like Sam Noakes looking at him. Hey, it's quite a fight.
Very exciting. Dev, thanks for your time as usual. A couple of weeks off.
Absolutely not. No, we got the. There's a Box Nation show next week in Liverpool, so I'm lead commentator for that. That's the first time I've done lead commentary on a full show, so I'm doing that, and then, yeah, it's all happening, mate. It's all happening.
Good. Just make sure you're not getting slack. Yeah, I'll see you back in a couple of weeks for Denzel against Danny Dignan.
See you then.